So we have Billy here for Fender, Vice President for Acoustics. Cool.
Yes, yeah.
So what you show here is the Paramount series all mahogany.
Right, so what we've got here is the extension to our Paramount series with the all mahogany finish on them. What we did was they're coming all three body shapes. So you've got a dreadnought, the parlor, and then you've got a triple O. And what we did with these was we took out the electronics package, so they're strictly acoustic instrument. We also went with the open pore finish, so all solid back, sides, and top in mahogany, and left the finish without glossing it over to give a different vibe to the guitar. It actually allows it to breathe a little bit better. And sonically, when you marry all of it with all mahogany all the way through, you just get a great, well-balanced, warm tones. So obviously, dreadnought you got for strumming. You've got a little bit in here so you can do finger picking, flat picking, and then you've got a little bit of what you would probably call best of both worlds, where you get strumming action out of the triple O, but you also can get the individual finger picking out of it as well. So
Yeah, but no electrics inside.
no electronics. Yeah, it's strictly it's a great writing tool, writing music. It's great for sitting around playing with your friends, family. Also, just like a more intimate relationship with it, just you and the guitar, for just your own personal, edification.
So we have some improvements for the classic design series here.
We do, yeah. So what we did here was we kind of refreshed the entire line and made some dramatic changes on it. So one of the big changes is all of the models in the classic design series will now come with solid tops, including at the entry level. We also, what we did was we gave an easy to play neck, slimmed down the neck profile. One of the major things though that we did is on the fretboard edges, we actually are rolling the fretboard edges similar to what we're doing on with our electric guitars. Consistency throughout the brand. The other part of this too is what I want is entry-level players, when they buy their first guitar, it shouldn't be painful for them to learn how to play, right? You want them to enjoy the experience and stick with it. So that was why we took the approach of rolling the fretboard edge, making the neck profile slimmer, but then sonically giving a solid top so that somebody, even though they're entry, they still need to have that great tone, and we want them to enjoy the experience. The other thing we did is we're introducing a concert size body. So a little bit smaller, another option for people of all shapes and sizes and what feels comfortable for them. Consistency through the neck for everything as you move through the line. So same thing, rolled fretboard edges, slimmer neck. Difference in sunburst. So entry level at the lower price point, still solid top, but we went with a 3-tone sunburst. As you move up in price point and you move up to the higher versions, you'll start to see things like a concert body. So now we've got cutaway with electronics, right? And a new electronics package right here on the side. So we worked with Fishman very closely and came up with this exclusively for our guitars. A smaller profile, smaller footprint. Buttons are easier to maneuver. Still has the built-in tuner. But as you move up in price, now you get electronics and you get the cutaway. And then as you move up into the 140 series, what you'll notice is different electronics package. Right, so a little bit more involved with what we're going for on the electronics. Still has the tuner. You've got the phase button now for when you're plugged in as well. Same neck profile along the way. But what you will notice is the sunburst difference. So as you move up into the higher price point, we went for a more a vintage sunburst versus a 3-tone sunburst to differentiate it a little bit. So we also have 12-string options, and we have also left-handed versions as well. So. But all consistent when you look at what the feature set is, right? So all solid tops, easy to play necks, rolling the fretboard edges, and electronics package.